Hi, my name is Brittney. I came to Renew in 2020 to 2021. I was in the streets for 4 years where I didn't even have a bed. I was selling drugs, I was using them. I had 2 daughters that have went down. Out there in the streets, I couldn't do it. I just kept getting deeper and deeper and deeper in the hole. I had 2 warrants and a whole bunch of debt. Went to jail, got caught with a bunch of things. So I started praying, asking him for help. Priest at the jail came in there. He gave me like 3 or 4 different rehabs to go to. And then that last time he came in there, and you could just see it on his face. He said, this one, the Holy Spirit's all over. He said, it's a year-long faith-based program. And I was like, I don't do a year. They told me 6 months. And he's like, I really think you should do this. So I prayed about it. And I feel like that's when Jesus called me. He was like, I need you to accept this and do this. Got picked up from jail, got brought here, and I was blown away. I remember my first night, I was like, I thanked Jesus a million times before I went to sleep, because it went from sleeping on a metal bed to the softest bed I've ever had in my life. I had a safe place. I was able to work, save money. The biggest thing was I was able to form a relationship with him. When it was time for me to get my license, they said, well, you have to pay both your warrants off and all your charges. And I was like, all right, the Lord promised me before I left here, if I went, he would make sure everything was taken care of. I remember one day we were sitting there and it was raining, and Peg was like, Brittney, do you remember how much they said it would be to pay both your warrants off? And I was like, Peg, don't do that. And she was like, how much? I said, $4,900. And she was like, we got the check. It blew my mind, because when they say that Jesus really pays your sin debt, like he died on the cross, but he also I was in sin when I got them charges. I was doing stuff that I shouldn't have been doing. And he's like, I love you. And he paid all of that. And then I was able to stay here, and he met me every day, literally every day. I had deep wounds with my girls. He worked through every single piece of that. All my impossibles, he made possible. Before I left Renew, we went to child support court. They brought me to the back, and I just sat there, and it was crazy because I seen all these people that I used to sell drugs to, that I used to run the streets with, and they're just beating on the glass, yelling my name. The SROs at the jail were like, oh my, you are completely, it was Jesus. There was nothing else I could explain. He freed me from everything. I'm a general manager at a restaurant that I would have never thought. I have trust in my community. I have real friends. I have people that I walk with that if you would have told me 5-6 years ago that I'd be where I'm at now, I would have thought you were crazy. I have trust from my family. He restored things that I thought were never able to be restored, and he restored it. And then my girls, it was so many broken promises. And when I came here, they seen it. They seen the truth. They seen it. I have a house. I have my kids. I'm able to see my kids have a relationship with the Lord. And that right there is beautiful, because they see how I walk with him, and they don't understand some things. But it's the more they see me do it, the more it makes them want to do it. The Lord captured my heart. He did something that only he could do. He brought us back together and gave us life. And it's hard, but my biggest thing is I know he'll never leave me nor forsake me. And I know I can't do it without him.